Are you new to VGC? Are you struggling? Or are you trying to just get the hang of competitive Pokemon? You came to the right place. What I like to do is the first thing to see is what are the top mons in VGC. So, I mean, you just gotta see what's being used. Instead of, I know, guys, everyone wants to use their favorite Pokemon. Everyone loves using Cramorant. You're gonna have to just see what's working. You're gonna have to see what people are using and try it out first, because it's really tough to get into competitive Pokemon and use Pokemon that might not do as well, and then you're gonna get frustrated. Now, the first thing I want to show you guys is Pokemon Home. If you guys have this app on your phone, it's really important. It's available on Android and Apple, of course, but this is really key. Boom. So that's my Pokemon Go scene, but it showcases Pokemon Home. So this is what you want to look for. Download the app, go to Battle Data, and then you go to Ranked Battles, to double, and currently it's season 15. And let's see right now Pokemon ranking. You can see what mons are being used, are the most used. So you can already tell you're gonna need at least some of these mons. Like, these are the mons that are being used. Or, I mean, you might not have to use Shiny Mewtwo. Yeah, I would love Mewtwo. So you're gonna either need to learn to counter these mons, find a weakness for them, or you're gonna need to just use them. Like, definitely just, we're going to make this tutorial really easy. I'm just going to grab the top and I'm going to, wow, I did not know that about Pokemon Home. I'm glad I'm making this video now. So, here we go. And guys, I know Pikalytics is cool. I know it's got some good data. But Pikalytics is based on Showdown data. And yeah, a lot of times people are testing teams in Showdown. They're not really I mean, there are some people grinding the ladder and getting the top 100. But Showdown, the feel's a little different. It plays a little different. So this is what's going on in the game. In the actual game. So this is going to tell you what people are using in actual, not Showdown, in Pokemon Sword and Shield. So, guys, we all know Instin's the top mon. And look. You want to know what moves to use on Instant? 100% agree. Also, game is more sweaty. Oh, yeah. So, it's like, okay, so I know to use Incineroar, but what mons do I use? What nature do I use? Well, it tells you all right here, man. Top 10 Pokemon seen in with this Pokemon. And you can check what moves it uses. Fake Out. 99.2% of Incineroars have Fake Out. So you're going to know you need Fake Out. You need Flare Blitz. You need Parting Shot. And then the fourth move kind of gets a little tricky. Like, you can go Darkest Lariat, you can go Snarl, you can go Taunt. It kind of depends. So, the 0.8% should be gotta have Fake Out. And, like, what ability should I use? Not Blaze. You need to be using Intimidate. What nature should I do? Probably Careful. You want to buff Ensign. You want to take hits. What item should I use? Citrus Berry. Well, there you go. So we're off to a good start. So then let's just start building right now. So, I mean, technically you could just take this in straight to Pokemon Sword and Shield. But I think we can take the advantage of Showdown is at least to kind of see how the team. Are the EV spreads on Pokemon Home? No, they don't have the EV spreads. That's the one thing. You won't see, you just get the nature. No EV spreads. They don't pull that up on for you. So that one, I can show you how we'll do with EV spreads for now. Because we don't get too delicate in EV spreads in the beginning. Like, you first just get the maximum out of everything. But we're going to get there to now. So let's just now we're going to take Instant and just build it in a team. I mean, we're going to see just taking this top 6 and going. I mean, we need a legendary in this series. But let's go to Showdown. This is the next tool you're going to need. Sorry about all the ads, guys. They're going nuts on the ads here. But I'm going to close them so no one wants to buy a furnace. Yeah, that was for my pressure switch I had to order for my heater. Anyways, so Team Builder. Pokemon Showdown, guys. Just Google it. This is just like playing Pokemon on PC. And you can play it on mobile too. Typhon's Hunter, thanks for the biddies, man. catch this video on YouTube, guys. I'm gonna make this a YouTube video, but we're just gonna finish it up. Make it real nice and quick. I got about 23 minutes left. So just go to Team Builder, new team. The format right now is VGC 2021. So now I just go to add Pokemon and then just Incineroar. And all I have to do is type the first 3 letters and it pops up. So Incin. And then item, I mean, what was the item we're using on? Let's check. I mean, I already know it's Citrus Berry, but I'm looking right here for you. I'll bring it up on screen. Citrus Berry. So let's just grab the basics. Citrus Berry. Citrus Berry is the way to go. And we already know we need Intimidate. We already know we need Fake Out. We already know we need Flare Blitz. And then makes it from 2-hit KO to a 3-hit KO. Exactly. And then we know we need Parting Shot. See, I mean, and you'll learn how this mon works in the game, and you'll learn how the moves work, but you just got to get something going first. And I'm just going to go with Darkest Lariat. We're just going to keep it simple. Take the top 4 moves and just move it on here. There's one nice thing about in here. This is a guest spread. Instead of just like playing with these numbers, just click this, and it kind of gives you the bulk of it. So it gives you max HP, max attack. I mean, guys, this is fine for starting out. This helps you learn like what you need. So I mean, when you bring this into the game and you're getting beat by stuff, you're like, okay, what mon beat me? It was a max ground move. Okay, maybe I need a little bit more special defense instead of my attack because I'm not attacking much. Maybe in your game, you're gonna have to do some testing. So I mean, let's just call it good. You guys got a mon already there. Let's call it easy. Let's just move on. So let's go back to Pokemon Home again. So, I mean, we already know the top mon being used in Series 8. It's Torn Ogre. So, let me go back to my Pokemon Go scene. So, let's go back here. So, what's the top legendary? Because right now you can pick a restricted mon. So, everyone knows the top mon. Oops, sorry. Went to Season 14. So, doubles, Pokemon ranking. These all are good. So we're going to grab Kyogre and put him on here. Like, we definitely need a Kyogre. So let's grab Kyogre. And look at this. It not only tells you when you bring a Kyogre, what is the top 10 Pokemon seen in battle with this Pokemon. Look, you already got Tornadus. You already got Rillaboom. Regieleki's top. And look, I think I just found my other 4 mons right here. Because we already know they pair well with this mon. And I already have an Incin on this team. So it's just like, this is it. This is all I need right now. Just to kind of get going. So let's roll with this. This is my team. Tornadus, Kyogre, I already have Incin, Regieleki, Kartana, and then we'll put an Amoonguss in there. So let's go back to Showdown. And granted, guys, if you're an advanced player, I know this is probably way elementary for you, but if you're just getting into it, this is just kind of get your feet wet. You know, at least not be overwhelmed and not like, no, what mon do I use? I'm gonna just use this random mon, and then once you have this base, you can maybe switch one mon out for another one. Maybe I want a better sleeper. Maybe I don't want another grass mon on here, but. As you can see, we can just quickly fill out the rest of the mons. Kyogre. And one thing, too, I like to do is just put the mons in first. Like, usually I would just put Incin in there and then just put the rest of the mons. So, Kyogre, Tornadus, and then Regieleki. All these mons are really strong, guys. And that's why they're the most used. And then Kartana. And I've seen this team. I've literally seen this team, guys. If you have not seen this team, you've seen it. So, again, so you're getting to this point. What moves do I use? Just go back and check the moves that it's using. And I know the ones, but I just want to kind of see. I'll click in here. I'll go to moves. And then Water Spout, Protect, Ordro. See, people are using Thunder. I'm an Ice Beam user, but Thunder is a little bit more up in usage. And I haven't been clicking Ice Beam too much, so I might need to go Thunder route, but we'll see. So item, Mystic Water. 55.3%. Look, my life orb was at 5.7%. I was using life orb before, guys. But my man Joe came in and was just like, no, Joe, you need to use Mystic Water. I was like, all right. So we're just going to use all the same mons they have set up that everyone's using. Water Spout. I really like Rillaboom protecting the team with Grassy Field and the Earthquakes from Landers and Sinaleki. Just throwing it out there. Exactly. Water Spout. Where are they streaming the women's tournament? Temporal is going to be the main streamer visual. He's the main, or she's the main streamer. Young Gamer coming in with the sub. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Welcome in, guys. I'm just doing a beginner tutorial video for YouTube right now. And after that, we're going to go to the Gen Cup. So again, the origin pulse. I'm just copying what's in the Pokemon Home data, guys. So Thunder and Protect. And again, it doesn't have the EV spreads, but it makes it really simple in Showdown. So you can just kind of click this. It gives me a special attack and speed. This is the spread I'm using. It's going timid. That's fine. And if you guys want more power, switch to Modest. Modest, these natures, just look them up. I mean, you guys should know the natures, but I will look it up really quick just to kind of touch over it. Because some people kind of maybe haven't seen this part of it. Because natures, you got to know your natures in Pokemon. Because, of course, if you want plus special attack and minus attack, you want Modest. But if you want plus speed, you want timid. So there's different ways you kind of see what, and these natures come into play because it's going to boost your stat extra to give it even more power. So it's like, no, I want more defense. Let's change them to Bolt. And then you can get extra stats. And there's one more little quick trick that's cool in building the teams too as well. But anyways, back to this. So Tornadus, same thing. We just go back here, copy the moves. I mean, I'll just kind of put in what I kind of think it's going to be. People are running Focus Sash on this guy. We'll just put Icy Wind, Tailwind. I've seen Taunt, and then I've seen Protect. What else does he run? Air Slash. Yeah, we'll just put Air Slash. I don't run a Protect on mine. You guys might want to run Protect. It's fine. See, just clicking the standard spread. And some of these might be wrong. Some of these might give you HP when you don't need it. But this guy needs special attack. Same thing in speed. Hurricane. We'll go over Hurricane. Especially with the rain. Hurricane's a little tricky. But Air Slash, when you don't have rain or you have sun, it gets difficult. So Hurricane's a sticky situation. So you got to know that it has 75% accuracy, but it doesn't miss in the rain. So this one's a tricky move, but if you're new, Tamer, I would recommend maybe going with 100% accuracy because you got to know that you might be missing some moves, and I'd hate to be a new player and missing moves and losing to misses. It's going to get you more frustrated. So Magnet, it increases his electric power, right, by 1.2. And then he's all a thunder move. That's the only thing I don't like on this guy. He's all thunder moves. Electroweb. And if you guys have any questions, feel free. Electroweb, Protect. And then what was the other one? Volt Switch. And a lot of guys, and same thing, just click the standard spread, start there, work for it later. Kartana, Assault Vest. We're going to try Assault Vest right now. You can go Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam, I like Hyper Beam because it's not an electric move and it lowers their speed. So not a lot of other stuff you can use. So Cortana, you gotta lead. You bring the Leaf Blade. You gotta bring the what? Was it Air Slash? No, it was Aerial Ace, right? And a lot of times too, there's one thing cool about this too. If you click Type, you can filter down to the type and just click. I want to see what flying moves he has, and then it shows you all the flying moves. So Aerial Ace, boom. And you want maybe Sacred Sword and Smart Strike. Yeah, I like Smart. You got to get the. And the thing is, guys, one cool thing is when you have a Steel move on a Steel Mon, it gives it a stab boost. So you get a little bit more power out of moves that are the same type as the type of your Mon. So a lot of times you guys see that all the Mons usually have a stab move. So the stab move is an electric for this man. Stab move is an air move for this guy. So it gives it a 1.21 increase. I like dark moves, especially with the ghost horse running around. So physical sweeper, another jolly fast attack hitter, and then pretty standard here. Hello, but I'm going to bed soon. Oh, don't worry, I'll drop this video on YouTube. You can check it later. Thanks for the biddies, Typhoon, and hanging out, man. Appreciate you. Cobra Berry, Effect Spore, you want Regenerator, Beast Boost. Yeah, all those moves are good there. And then you want Spore. You want Rage Powder. You want Protect. And I guess people are running Clear Smog now. That's fine. Because Clear Smog, what Clear Smog does is it resets all target stats to 0. And there we go. I mean, there's a basic team you can start with, guys. I mean, this is just the meta team. And we got 13 minutes. Let's take it to practice and see how we do. So let's go and save it. Import, save. But there is one extra step. Clear Smog is better. So I've only seen double battles on streams lately. Is that the format all the time, or future single season be singles? Here's how it worked, Ditto. It started. Oh, thank you, Ditto. Or thank you, Tamer. I'll read your comment. BGC always is doubles battles, but in game you also have the option to play ranked 3v3 on singles battles. It used to when Pokemon started competitively, it was singles at first, but as it grew, I think they made it a little more complicated, and they added the doubles format, and then that became the major competitive format, and that's how it's been ever since. It could change. I mean, maybe it could be 3v3s in the future, but right now it's 2v2. You bring 4 mons, and then the 6 mons depend on how you build the team. So I'm gonna name this Stream Team, and let's make a new name. Stream Team. So we start at the bottom of the ladder, because my ladder 3v3 used to, I liked it. You know what's cool about 3v3, guys, is it reminds me of Final Fantasy VII battles, like 3 versus 3. It's like you're doing a multiplayer with your Final Fantasy VII team, which was my dream. I dreamed of doing that when I was a kid. It's still in game, but not as popular right now. So let's make a new name here. We'll log out. What should our name be? Reconnect. Let's make a new name. Nah, they took it out. Same with the the rotation one was cool too. All right, hurry up and load. But here, I'll show you guys another cool tool. Is Maryland Team Builder. I got 11 more minutes on this vid. So this is really cool. Maryland.com. You can really see if you guys are maybe experimenting with another team with different mons. You can kind of see what your weakness. Is there a way to search for Pokemon in the poll? Nope. You just got to go through the list here, and you got to. I think you just kind of scroll through it. Let me double check it. No, it just shows the top 10 in order, and you just got to scroll down. And I think it goes all the way up to top 50, if I'm not mistaken. But you can search for mons and Pikalytics, guys. But again, Pikalytics might be centralized on Showdown data. That's not the. I mean, it's similar, but it's not the same. All right, so let's put our team that we just made in this format here. Incineroar, Regieleki. Oh, is this just? I'm just gonna put Pikachu in here because I thought they updated it to the new mons, but they haven't. So I'm just gonna put Pikachu just for a Thunder, because this is just to show typing. What else do I have? Why is this not working? Can you just relog me in already? So Kyogre was in there. Kyogre, Kartana, Tornadus. Is it? What form is it? No, it's the other form. And the last one, Among Us. So this kind of shows you what weaknesses you have on your team. This is not too bad at all. Usually you're looking for like 3s, where you have a 3 weakness, so you can kind of identify, but you can tell you're weak to fire. Okay. Electrics, but it's not that bad. You want a three. A three, you might have to make some team changes because that means you got 3 total Pokemon weak to this. So it's like you're always gonna have this one weakness. But if you have only 2, there's a way you can bring 4 Mons and not have that weakness anymore. But it's gonna depend on if you have the 2. But look at all these resists. That's so good. There's always one resist in here. I mean, when you don't have any resist, that means whatever this move, it's gonna probably be an advantage against you. Oof. So that's not too bad. You guys see no 3s off this team right off the bat. Also, rain cancels out the fire. Yeah, and you got to see how you play. Like, oh, I have a rain anyway, so I'm gonna know how to deal with it. And I have an electric weakness on my team. I know that, but that's why I got Raichu. So I mean, if you're building a new team and you kind of want to see, all right, what's my weaknesses? This will kind of show you, okay, maybe I should switch this slot with another Mon that's not totally weak to that. So this is another good tool you guys can use before you bring it in game. So it looks good. It passed the test here. So now I take it to testing. So let's choose name. And let's do Meta Bros. Meta Poke Bros. No lie, Pikachu could probably work on this team for a mirror. So we go to home. We go to battle. Well, now we test it out, guys. So let's do a battle. VGC 2021. Maryland.com. Yeah, I'll post the link. And / team builder too. Also, can I throw an advanced tip for EV spreads? Are you talking about the boost? We'll get to that. I'll touch on that. I got 7 minutes left. We'll see if we have time to get to it. But back to the showdown. We'll play one quick battle. We can finish off the stream with the tutorial with the battle. So we play in our stream team. These are the mons we set up, and let's go try it out. See how we do. And this is where we can identify maybe some problems with the team, maybe some issues. So the team preview is another big thing to get over, but we'll just kind of roll through this right now because it's gonna just take playing and playing and playing. You're not gonna learn everything by playing one game. It's gonna be learning and playing and playing and playing. But I can already tell you with this team, Kyogre and Tornadus is the verge. So we're just gonna maybe start off with Ensign, see what he's gonna do, fake out the Whimsicott, bring in the sleep threat, and then clean up with Tornadus and Kyogre. Trial and error. Trial and error, guys. It's big in this game. But I remember leading these two guys so long ago. So Psychic Terrain cancels or fake out. Doesn't matter. We can't fake out a Ghostmon anyway. So I think what we want to do is Darkest Lariat. Japan version. Oh, snap. That looks cool. And then we can Spore somebody here. Because I don't... unless he does Psychic. For success, you have to suffer. Suffering from success. So I'm going to try for a sleep here. I mean, we could have maybe Parting Shot, but sleep is so good. I love putting Pokemon to sleep. And guys, put timer on so your opponent hurries up. Sometimes I wait to the last second, but it just kind of puts, if they're AFK, they need to hurry up. Yeah, let's see what he does with the Zamazenta. He's definitely got his legendary in the back. So he's nasty plotting. We Darkest Lariat, we put that guy to sleep. We're in a good spot. Sleep is so good, guys, because Among Us is so bad. And there you go. I think that's a good way to end the stream. So yeah, that's and then you just keep going from there, guys. You play some more. You hey, my Spore worked really good turn 1. I'm gonna do that next game, and you go from there. So I mean, I'm glad we won the first battle. We don't have to go too dipped into it. It's up to you guys to play and test the team more and get into it. That's already a win. GG. That's how it goes. So there, I want to do, since we got 4 more minutes to kind of dip into maybe some EV stuff here. Let's go back to the team build. Close this. Team builder. And there's one little trick. So when we went back into natures, also, can I do an addition for Pokemon order and move order? Let's do that in a little advanced video. But yeah, that's a good point too. Let's see. But you guys, right here, you see my nature is adamant. That means I get a plus I get more stacks. See, when I switch this to maybe timid or something else, my attack stat goes down. So as soon as I'm adamant, you see how I get more power there? That's what I want. But in this case, maybe I want a little more beefy. So let's go to careful. What he usually is. I didn't put him as adamant. I put him careful. Going by the Pokemon home data. So we go to careful. So now we got a plus stat in here. So now it's stronger in this case because we're going to live those max quakes from a special attacker. So now I have some room to move this down. But here's the trick. So you can see how every time I move this little bar up, I get a little bit more attack stats building up. But when you have this plus stack, there's called a certain thing we call a bump. It bumps up the move. Let me zoom in, guys, a little more. Sorry. So as you can see, as I'm slowly rolling this up, it goes 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And you see that bump, how it just increased by 2? You can get away with getting another extra boost because the way the math works, it just rounds up to give you an extra boost. So a lot of times you like to move this bar right to when you get a bump to take advantage of that extra point. So maybe I don't want to leave that much attack. So I'm going to go down a little bit to where that bump goes from 30 to 32. So it always going increasing by 1 by every, and you see how it's adding 8 every time. 8, 8, 8. That's how you EV train your Pokemon. But when you get to that bump, like 32, I only had it 1 8 and I got 2 boosts, I'll take it. And then the rest, just throw an attack. Well, that's it, guys. That wraps up the video of just kind of just getting the hang of the Pokemon, getting new into it, getting used to the meta. Need to withstand C2 Moonblast on Xerneas. See, you already starting. Your brain starts turning. I mean, I got some experts in the chat too, so they know what to look out for. They've battled it over and over again, and that's what you guys got to do. You have to battle and find out what's working. And a lot of times you can go dip into some crazy mons too, and just like, hey, let me try this out. And that's when you get into experiment. But thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I think it's over here. And appreciate you watching. Catch us live on Twitch nightly. I got my chat hang out with me as always. They love helping. We got a Discord. But thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.